Welcome back, everybody. It's D with These Tackle Box. It is cold out here in Texas right now, especially here in East Texas in our county. It'll be really cold tonight, the next couple of days. I didn't get to do much fishing, but I did want to share with y'all a video for this weekend, and it's going to cover a lot of the stuff that has to do with vintage fishing lure patches, companies, things that we actively collect. So if you guys have any and you see that I don't have it here in my collection and you're selling them, let me know. I'll gladly add it to my collection. So stay tuned. Let me get everything set up and come on. Alright guys, so I'm going to walk you through a bunch of these fishing lure patches that we got. And they're in no particular order, so I just wanted to pull out some of these old fishing patches and the companies and stuff and go over them with you guys so y'all know more or less what our collection looks like. And if you guys have anything that you think I might not have here, or that you guys might want to let go, you know, just holler at me and I'll add them to my collection real quick. Let's start off with some of these old ones here. I got a couple of, man, I got some really cool stacks of these suckers. Got some of the square ones, some of the circle ones. I got some of these. I'm going to go through them and then sort them out and put them over here in my stash, in my box here as I go. So that way I can knock two birds out with one stone. Now you're already looking at some of these brands and thinking, man, I remember those brands. Well, yeah, most of my stuff is vintage companies that some of them have come and gone and some of them are still here. But I do want you guys to be able to enjoy seeing some of these lures and going through it and just kind of, you know, I'm going to go one by one as quick as I can. This one right here, Whopper Stopper, is a pretty cool patch that after a while, I think in the 84, 85 era, had and bought Whopper Stopper for a short time before Pratco got them. So most of these patches come with some type of background like that. I got a Shimano nice little rectangular patch. Probably one of these vests is going to have this one mounted on pretty soon because I got a hat that matches that. Bass and Bucks Tournament Trail. That's a Texas, I think an East Texas tournament trail. We wanted to, you know, just kind of save everything that we can that has to do with these old companies. Here is a Rebel Cotton Cordell Heddon Whopper Stopper. So I'm assuming this is a Pratco patch. This one right here, 1994. I love when they have the dates and everything on there. Bassmaster, Texas Bassmaster Invitational at Sam Rayburn Reservoir in Jasper, Texas. Yeah, the little cowboy, you know, just getting that lassoing a bass there. Pretty cool graphics on that one. Let's see what else we got here. You see something that you recognize, feel free to drop some comments on here. Pflueger Fishing Fraternity. I love this rainbow trout and the bass thing, so that covers both types of fishing, because I know that some of you guys like that trout stuff, some of you guys like the bass thing. This one here goes with the camping theme of our stuff, but Adventure Lanterns, they also I think had some tackle boxes, so I think that's why that one's in here. And of course, no fishing trip is complete without your beer, and my preference is the Shiner beer, so got one of these. I've never heard of this one, but I think I've seen these lures. Hell of a jig. And I don't even know where I got that one from, but pretty cool looking graphics on that one. Walleye Specialties. If you recognize any info on any of these that I don't specify any information on, please feel free to drop us a comment and enlighten the rest of us a little bit more. I don't know where that one came from. Here's a Daiwa. And I can't tell what the lure is on that bass mouth right there, but it's pretty cool. The colors on it. Let's see, this one right here says Ray Jefferson, Electronic Fisherman. I'm assuming it's for an apparatus that we probably had fishing related here on the boats or something. This one here came from a one of the people that bought out that Bingo Bait Company field advisory staff. That's a pretty cool patch right there. This one is a repro, I think. It's I think I got this one off of eBay somewhere for our Heddon collection. It looks fairly new. Kodiak fishing rods out of Ironwood. What is that? Michigan right there. Pretty cool, huh? That bear looks pretty cool. Nice patch. Then we have these shield shaped type patches here, starting with the Eagle Claw. That's a pretty old patch right there with the gold trim. It's nice. There's a Mepps World's #1 lure. I think there's quite a couple of other companies that claim the same. And of course, when we're fishing, we're always packing. So here's a Smith & Wesson patch, because guns and rods and fishing all go together. Lure Jensen. That's a pretty cool. I like the way that they designed this. The L and the J, both symmetrical. It's just pretty cool, man. Nice choice of colors. Here's an Adventurer tackle boxes. And I collect these, so I have a couple of them up there. I think I've showed y'all some of them. Norman Lures by Bill Norman. And that lure there is one of the Norman Little N. Pretty cool. This one here is pretty awesome, man. I had a hard time finding this one. Original Mirror Lures. Keep them striking. And that's got to be one of those M25s or something like that. Pretty awesome little patch right there. Now this one is a tough one to find. The Daisy Heddon. Like I said, guns and rods, fishing and hunting, sports, they always go together. So I feel like they always go together. I know there's some people that are gonna say that they don't necessarily have to, but here's another one of these Metal Detectors and Archaeological Club Federation, established in 1984. I like the graphics on this one. I think that's why we got that. Here is another one, Indian Territory Tulsa Treasure Hunters Club. Steven Swisher. He's the one that got this one for me. NFLCC Tackle Collectors 1993. Nice little plastic lip jitterbug. Then we got a Orca 2019 Zebco 70th anniversary. Wow, pretty cool. I think that's a 202, a Zebco 33. We have here Hog Heaven Custom Tackle. I believe this one came to us from, oh man, I can't remember the name, but I'll remember probably once I finish editing this, and I'll tag your name right here so that we can give you props for this patch. Then I have two of these Zebco 33 Silver Anniversary, 1955 to 1980. So this has to be a 1980s patch. Let's see what else we got here. I'm hooked on a Cajun. So bass rig. Pretty cool, huh? There we go. Let's see what else we got. A Freshwater Saltwater United Anglers Fishing Foundation. That's pretty cool because I like both. And so this represents really nicely. Let's see what else we got. Now when it comes to lines, they also produced a bunch of these patches, and this one's a pretty cool one. Stren 1984 winner. DuPont Stren Tall Tail Fish Story Contest. Don't know what that one was about, but I'm gonna have to look that up. Let's see what else we got here. Lawrence Electronics Fish Locator. That's a pretty cool patch. I don't see these a lot, and I don't remember where we picked this one up, but I'm pretty sure this one's going to stay in our collection for a good long while. I love the graphics on that. Here is an In-Fisherman member patch, and has a little bit of a crease to it, so it's probably mounted on something before, or it's probably just been stored in a unlikely manner. We have Heppinger's world famous Daredevil, favorite of prize winning fishermen. What do you think? I think there's another one here that has the red theme to it. We'll see if we can find it here in a little bit. This one's a pretty cool one. Uncle Josh Field Staff with the trailer, the frog trailer. The these are those pork trailers on the metal jigs there. And I have a package of those suckers too. I forgot what they're called. Master Bass Tracker Super Motor Guide. So a lot of these patches had the bass theme and whatever the company is, but If you notice, some of them are more intricate in detail, and some of them are more generic as far as the bass goes. But they're pretty cool either way. Here's another Uncle Josh. This one's a pork rind booster. That's what that was. The frog right there. See what else we got. Here's another one of those hunters. Montreal Anglers and Hunters. Something chasers. Let's see what else we got here. A head and patch. That's a nice tough one right there. The blue, light blue, dark blue bass with the river runt in his lip. We have another eagle claw. This time it's a circle one. Nice gold eagle with the fish there. This one I don't remember what it stands for, but it's something Club of Texas, Shooting Club or Shooters Club of Texas or something like that. Here goes a Johnson Lures Silver Minnow. Pretty cool. Top angler. Then we have State Park for Eisenhower. White's Coin Shooter Club, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's see what else we got here. Here is a Crane Supply Company patch. I am a Fenwick man, and I think there's one that says I'm a Fenwick woman. There's another one of those, and it's in good condition. This is the one that I was telling you guys. Eppinger's Daredevil. Pretty cool little logo there. And this one is one that you're not going to find often. 1991 Zebco, second place. I mean, first place I'm assuming everybody kept, but second place, Kid All-American Fishing Derby. Let's grab another stack and see if we can go through these and show you. Let's see. These are those odd shaped ones right here. So, first of all, Blakemore lures. Those are the ones that made the troubleshooter. We got a small collection of those. Let me see what else we got in here. Hummingbird. That's for your fish locators. This one's a pretty interesting patch. Bomber Coach Dog 55. So Carolina Antique Tackle Collectors. 6th annual Myrtle Beach Tackle Show. Can't tell what else it says on there. It looks like it just says Tackle Show. 20 what is it, 2021? I can't tell the dates on there. If y'all can figure it out a little bit better. 2014. Then we have a Berkeley Trilene and something a little bit different with the heart on there. Something to motivate you when you go through the stash. Strike King, everybody knows that when it comes to fishing. #1 in fishing lures. These guys made a bunch of different lures that we collect, so we got quite a bit of them. Johnson Loop Chargers. Got to keep them batteries charged. Otherwise you can't get out there in the water on your boat. Fishing lures by Burke. And we have a couple of different patches like this. Let's see what else we got. This one I have no idea what that one is. Berkeley Lightning Rods. We have some of these rods sitting in the stash back here. This one's a pretty cool one. Bass Exciter Strike Products. What does it say on there? Siloam Springs, Arkansas. True Temper Unispin. I believe that's a reel that they're talking about on that one. Pen reels. Everybody knows pen reels, whether it's saltwater or freshwater. See what else we got. We got another one of those NFLCC 2010 patches. That's a nice little, I think it's a Hedden, if not a Fluger, because of the hardware there, but you can't really narrow it down just by looking at the patch. Hunting is my aim. Hunting and fishing, guys. Hunting and fishing. That's one of the two things that go together every time that we get ready to do either or. Rapala by Normark. So this is an older patch, I believe. It's got a nice little minnow there. We have one that everybody knows is Man's Bait Company, creator of the Jelly Worm, bunch of grubs and different stuff. Storm Lures, of course. Hottentots, Wiggleworts, that'd be them. Here goes another one of the Trilene Berkeley Parametric. This one is a Wild Call, Weems Wild Call. I believe it's for the hunting in us. And another Rapala, little smaller patch. Those are all these odd shaped ones that I had. A couple of squared ones and a couple of weird looking shaped ones. Let me see if I can go through these a little bit quicker on this side. So we got a Abu Garcia in the rectangular. Those pretty cool looking. Hook up with Daiwa engineered tackle. Here goes another Garcia. I like that one. Look at the color on that. That's a trout, I believe. It's ugly for a bass. Berkeley Trimax Tri-Polymer Fishing Line. This one's an awesome looking color right here on this patch. Flip Tail Lures. There's a couple of other companies that have somewhat identical worm there. Rebel Lures patch. This one's an older patch. You can tell it's kind of, you know, dingy. And then this one was a mint condition one from an advisory staff. Love the color difference. Look at that. Dark blue, red, red with the light blue, baby blue. Now these rods, I still have a bunch of those. Skyline graphite, pistol grip handles. Here's another, let me see, another one of these Blakemore troubleshooter and more patches. This one here is American Angler Pro Bass Tournament. And I think somebody had asked me about that. If it was, I think it was Terry that was from Bass Fishing Archives that was asking me about if I already had this. But there you go. Little Hustler tackle from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Let's see what else we got. Another Rebel Lures Striper 40 pound and over award. We got your classic Shakespeare. Triton Boats, MEPS, the world #1 lure, and the Waterbug. I've never heard of this one though. Let's see what else we got. Let's go through these. Oh, well, look, check this one out. Olympic fishing tackle. I think this one came from Japan. Somebody in Japan sent us that one. Then we have the Bass Member in different sizes and colors and schemes. We have a Rapala shield shaped one that we got in here somehow. This one, I don't know what that is. It looks like three F's on there. Fly fishing. Bass Member patch, Bass Member patch. Bass Anglers Sportsman Society. This one's pretty cool. Lazy Ike Field Staff. I got a couple of Field Staff patches in different companies. Here's a 30-year Bass Angler Sportsman Society. And the Bass Angler Sportsman Society, that's an older one right there. After these, we have this one that's a VMC. I believe those are hooks. Pretty nice patch right there. Whopper Stopper. Just like the first one that we started with, but this is an actual fish-shaped patch. Then we have Fishing International, and it's got a bunch of cool graphics inside there. Look. And of course, everybody knows Fred Arbogast for the jitterbugs. Cotton Cordell's very 60s colors. Got two of those. And another Professional Edge by Norman Lures. I would call that a shoulder patch. Let's see what else we got. In this stack here, we have a vintage Cotton Cordell, smaller patch. Then we have a genuine crankbait brand, which I need to find out exactly what brand that is. After which we have, this is a really nice patch. There's your trout, eagle, and the eagle claw emblem. Bassmaster Elite Series. Very nice patch. Oh, this is for all you spinnerbait guys. The Zorro Baits, the Aggravator, winner of first Bassmaster Classic. Now, that is a pretty interesting fact. Daiwa Rods and Reels, very simple patch. This is for my AC guys. I don't know why I got this one in here. I probably like the colors. Hellraiser by Whopper Stopper. That's our third Whopper Stopper patch. Pretty cool. Then we have this, what does it say here? 5th string. It's got to be some fishing line. I like this one, Nils Master. I was just going through here. I had a lure in here somewhere that I was about to feature for another picture. That's, I think, prior to Rapala. We got another one of the NFLCCs. That's your Pink Shore Minnow or River Runt. Snag Proof, soft-bodied plastics. Can't go wrong with the Bass Pro patch. National Headquarters, Springfield, Missouri. And no collection is complete without some Bagley. So there goes Bagley's, the world's most treasured lures. And man, do they have a page full of colors and models and all that good stuff. This one I went to go visit personally, Ranger Boats in Flippin, Arkansas. And my favorite brand in fishing, Lew's Fuji Speed Stick. Man, that's some pretty cool stuff. That's a research patch. Potomac River Bass, man. You're gonna have to put it on if you're fishing on that river. Now we got the older Fishing Ambassador, Fred Arbogast. Fishing Ambassador, a little bit more modern. You can see the difference. Then we have the Fishing Ambassador, the newer one. Then we have the Salmon Seeker by Fred Arbogast, Bait of Champions. That's a slab. I think that's a dock spoon there. And here's the other one that I was telling you that looks like the other one that I was telling you that looks like this one. The Jelly Worm by Mans. Then we have a couple of small ones. We got a Berkeley Trilene, a little Bass Club, a Garcia, more vintage Garcia, banner type. We got some Crane Supply patches because you know if you get a big fish you got to pull it out with a crane. There's another one. And Rattler. This is a pretty cool logo and patch and everything for this company. I'm gonna have to look that one up to see what other lures they got. And Eagle, the All-American Sonar. The rest of these patches over here, there's a couple more in there that are, you know, international. Crane Company, I'd rather be fishing. Here's a Mr. Twister. Terminator Titanium Fishing Lures. International Sportsman Expositions, and the Team Daiwa. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and call it a day today. We're going to bunker in for the next round of cold weather. It's supposed to drop kind of like 7 or 8 degrees out here in the next couple of days, so it's definitely going to be a cold one. We are going to be indoors getting some more video footage put together, and we will definitely share with you all some more details when it comes to fishing lures and accessories. So if you saw anything in this video that you recognize, that you know a little bit more about them, let me know in the comments, and we'll gladly share that with everybody. And also, if you got patches sitting around that you want to rehome, let me know. I'm always looking for added patches to this collection, and then I'm always adding all these, you know, peculiar ones too. Just whatever companies come across that have to do with fishing, hunting, stuff like that, holler at me, and most definitely we'll do something to get some of those added on here. Till next time, this is D signing off. Fish out.